Look at this circle. It represents $1 million. Now imagine it 10 times larger. 100 times larger. That is $1 billion. Jeff Bezos is worth over 100 times that number. And then, there's you. You went to school, you got the degree, you took the job, and yet, somehow, the bank account doesn't move. The bills are loud, the debt is louder, and the dream of wealth feels like something that happens to other people. You watch the young millionaires, the billionaires, and a voice in your head whispers, "They got lucky. They were born into it. The game is rigged." But what if I told you, you were wrong? What if there was an equation, a hidden formula, a science to how money truly moves? I warn you now, the path is not easy. Most who start it will never finish it. But for those who do, wealth, freedom, and the end of ever worrying about money again. Are you still with me? Then let's begin. What do you actually believe about money? Is it earned, inherited, evil? Most of what you believe was never yours to begin with. It was handed to you by your upbringing, your environment, a school system that never once taught you how money truly works. Hollywood painted the wealthy as villains, cold, corrupt, cheaters. But the data tells a different story. A study by WealthX found that the majority of the world's ultra-wealthy, those worth $30 million or more, built it themselves. Warren Buffett, self-made. Oprah Winfrey, born into poverty. Elon Musk, self-made. Sarah Blakely, self-made. So, what do they know that you don't? Here's the equation you were taught. Money equals salary, a job, a wage, a slow trade of your hours for dollars. But there is a resource more valuable than money itself, one you can never get back. Time. At $20 an hour, working full-time, it would take you nearly 24 years to earn your first million, before taxes, before inflation, before life happens. That is not the equation of the wealthy. Theirs is different. Stop chasing money. In this game, you are paid in proportion to perceived value, and the market decides what that value is. The market is not some distant institution. The market is your neighbors, your family, your country, people like you. A cleaner works harder than most, but the market can replace him easily, so it pays him less. An accountant sits behind a desk, but his knowledge is rare, so the market pays him more. This is not about effort. It has never been about effort. So how do the few raise their value above everyone else? They solve problem. Every dollar in existence traces back to this single truth. Solve a small problem, earn a small reward. Solve $1 million problem, earn millions. Solve $1 billion problem, and you become a billionaire. Amazon didn't sell products. It solved inconvenience. That is why Jeff Bezos was rewarded the way he was. So no, you don't need to build the next Amazon. You need to listen. What do people complain about? What frustrates them? What do they wish existed? Somewhere in that noise is your answer. But beware, not every solution is a wealth solution. If your solution depends on your time, you haven't built a business. You've built yourself another job, just in disguise. A yoga class you teach for 1 hour to one room is bound by the clock. But a yoga class recorded once and sold to thousands, endlessly, automatically, that is scale. The wealthy do not just solve problems. They solve them in ways that reach thousands, millions, without needing more of their own time. Systems, automation, delegation. Your ego does not matter here. Only the solution matters. And then, the moment arrives. The acquisition, the exit, the sale. Instagram, sold to Facebook for $1 billion. PayPal sold to eBay for $1.5 billion. 165 million of it landing in the pocket of a young Elon Musk. Or perhaps you don't sell at all. Perhaps you keep building, keep growing, keep collecting the reward of something you built once that keeps paying you forever. Either way, you solved the problem, and the market paid you for it. But now, I have to ask you the real question. Was it ever about the money at all? For most people, it was never about the money. Money is paper, a number on a screen, worth nothing more than what we collectively believe it's worth. What you were really chasing was freedom, the ability to live without asking yourself, can I afford this? How will I pay rent? What dream do I have to sacrifice this year? The real lesson was never about money. It was about the one resource none of us can ever reclaim. Time. So ask yourself, is trading your entire life for a job you don't love truly worth it? If the answer is yes, that's okay. There is peace in that too. But if it isn't, then stop chasing money. Start chasing problems. Because somewhere, hidden inside someone else's frustration, is your solution. And inside that solution is your freedom. That is the equation to wealth. Of course, there is more beneath the surface, more than any single video could hold. If this sparked something in you, I encourage you to look deeper. Study those who walk this road before you. And remember, most who start this path will not finish it. But the ones who fail fast and keep moving, those are the ones who make it to the other side. Thank you for listening. If this reached you, you'll know what to do next.